do our check-in. Let's start with Eva, please.
Hi, hi everybody. I'm good. I'm a little bit sick today, so I feel a little bit tired. But other than that, it's all okay. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed your weekend so far. So I give my word to Kata.
Hi everyone, I'm also sick and I've been sick since Wednesday, but all good. I'm very much looking forward to today's session and mentor time. So it's getting more and more exciting. Thank you. And handing it over to Lenka.
Hello everybody. I am very curious because my dog is with my parents on Expo. He's a competitor. He's Shiba Inu, Akiro. I love him, but I am with you, not with him. So we will see. I have a very good weekend, but only in this time I will take exercises with you. And also we will see how it get together with it. And I pass my word to Zsolt.
Good day, everybody. Everything is fine. Since Wednesday, I tried to find like a time balance, you know, between family, work, and study. So that was I was, you know, working kind of every day to divide my day and to spend enough time to study and to develop myself. Yeah. So that's it. Looking forward for today, and I have some questions regarding exercises. So hope. I'm gonna have a chance to get answer. Yeah, so I give to the microphone to Monica, please.
Thank you. Hello everyone, it's good to see you all this afternoon. I'm a little bit tired because I attended my 25th year primary school reunion yesterday, and I arrived home late and I couldn't get enough rest. But on Thursday and Friday, I was able to finish the trailhead modules, and I also started the workshop exercises. I'm almost done with this, but the last one is not finished yet. So I would like to work on it today. And also I have some questions regarding the other exercises. So that's it. And I pass the word to Sandrine.
Hello, everybody. It's been a very nice weekend and very busy today. I've almost, so I arrived with my body, but I'm not here, I think, yet, but I will arrive. I finished the workshop exercises for this week, but I'm looking forward to discussing the questions. I hope that about user management, it will clear up some things for me. And I give my word to Anna.
Hi, everyone. I'm not at my best today. I also have some headaches and stomach discomfort, but I will try my best to perform today normally. I finished with trailhead modules and the questions, but I will continue with the workshop exercises today, maybe with you, maybe alone. We will see. Sorry for that. And I pass my word to Pavel.
Thank you for the word. Hello everyone. And I think it's me this time. I pass my word to you then, yeah, Pavel?
No worries.
Okay, so I'm keep looking to the door because I'm very hungry like a wolf, and I'm expecting my lunch to come anytime soon. So I finished exercises in the week 2 exercises, or no, the modules. I finished the modules. Everything seems to be working, and I started to do the exercise. I skipped the questions because I don't like the questions, and yeah, I'm not behind anymore, so I'm glad. So now I pass the word to Pavel, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Nice to meet you again, everybody. I took some reaction for a few days, so I was on mountains by the north side in our country, and there is beautiful place and very nice fresh air. So I took a little rest and a little bit because I've got with myself also my PC. So in the evening I tried to do something and miss me only from week to the pick list administration, but probably plus also workshop exercises miss me as well. So probably I will have some questions as well today. So I will pass the word to somebody. I'm not sure if everybody talk. Probably
Christos.
To Christos, yes, to Christos, please.
Hello, everybody. I'm very tired today. I was at wedding last night, and yeah, did my best to stay sober. And I was also out of the city since Friday, so I stayed behind with actually the questions and the workshop exercises. I managed to do the first two exercises, but I haven't checked out all the questions. I'm sorry for that, guys. So yeah, I pass my words to Eva. Did you speak?
Yeah, I already spoke. I think Peter.
Yep, Peter.
Yeah, okay. So first, I'm lucky to say that I'm not ill, I think, and also I already got some lunch, so I'm not going to get any hanger there. And what I wanted to say, I also finished all of the trailhead modules, so do the exercises. And Monica, you also said you had some anniversary. I also having something like that. So I need to start earlier, which means that on the checkout, if that's possible, I will go by the mobile. So if it's not a problem, I will be on the bus. But yeah, other than that, I tried to do the exercises today, and I think I passed the word to maybe Claudia.
Yeah. Hi everyone. Yes. So my week was good, a little bit busy, but I could finish with the workshop exercises, and I have lots of questions about that. And I feel good today. It's not too bad because we have in the our side when we are living both of side we have a construction area and it's very noisy all week, but Sunday is quiet. So I have a little bit rest today. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. So get well for everybody who is sick or feeling down a bit. And Peter, if you don't want, you can also skip the checkout. I'm okay with it. So
that's not a problem. So I will have my phone.
Okay.
Just don't expect me. Of course, maybe you want to see how nice and tidy the Hungarian public transport. So if you want to have some nice
Always.
backgrounds and noises like, then you will get that. But
Yeah.
yeah, expect me only to join with voice.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry, we have someone missing, right?
Yes, Tima.
Tima.
Yeah. And I would like to announce that Mihaela decided. Yeah, she decided not to continue the course. So yeah, she got a new job, and that's why she thought that she will not have enough time for this now. So yeah. Yeah, And from my side, I also had a very busy week, a lot of work. Yesterday, I had a board game night or a board game day with my friends, so I'm also a bit tired. And regarding the material review, I think it's a very exciting topic, and I really hope that I can explain everything in a very good way to you. So yeah, I really hope to see that one as well. Okay, so as mentioned, we can have a very quick break if you want before we start the material review. Is it okay if we continue at 1:30? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so have
So
some
1:30
rest.
at the Discord, yeah?
No, here.
In here.
Here.
Okay, okay. Mhm.
Stay here, just stop the video, mute yourself, and come back at 1:30, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
So welcome back, everybody. Hi, Timmy. Could you please give a very quick check-in for us? How are you? You are on mute.
Yeah, sorry. So hi guys, sorry for being late. Just had a little family gathering, so that's why I'm not even at home. I finished week 1, all the exercises. I'm on the week 2's trailhead in the middle somewhere. It was funny because I found the week 1's muscle emojis exercise not that hard. And everything is just good. Okay.
Thank you. So let's start the material review. I already shared 2 links with you. I'm not planned to check together with you. I mean, one of them are some videos, but I highly recommend it to watch it whenever you have time because they are really useful. Oh, and we have a new joiner with Peter. Okay, so let's start.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind that he's not on the participant list. So
yeah,
hello.
We agree.
Okay. So he can get education for free. That's good. Very good.
Yes.
Listen, you need to do this exercise. Come on, listen, don't you listen? Okay. I think he will help.
Okay. He will know all the answer, I guess. Okay.
Or at least I can say that if I do something stupid that it was him. So that's all.
Exactly. Yeah. So first question regarding data modeling, we have the questions. What are the alternatives of a database table, its columns and rows in Salesforce? Who knows this?
Object, fields, and records.
Okay, yeah.
And object for database, fields for columns, and records for rows.
Yes. Yeah. So the database is the area of the structured data, as you mentioned. And yeah, we can have the object as tables and the rows in the columns, rows the records, and the columns in the field. Is it clear for everybody? Okay. So next question. The first link is for that one. So you can maybe open it, the first link, and you can cheat as well. And what is a good example for a lookup one-to-one relationship?
It's like account to contact object. Because account in the company and you can look up for contacts. Huh?
The other way around. So the contact account, because there is only just one, and the account can have many contacts, and the contact can have only one account.
Yes.
Maybe object plus object, or
it should. So the relationship is always between one object and another object, and the one-to-one is like when you only have one object and the related one is only one thing. So for me, the best example is account and account address, because one account can only have one address. So whenever the account has a different location, it should be a different account. Maybe one account in Salesforce US, you have an account address for that one. And for the other one in, for example, Hungary, if we have a Salesforce account in Hungary, we create a new account for Salesforce Hungary and put the account address in Hungary. Is it clear now? Could you please give another example, for example?
So in reality, for example, property object and home seller object.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay, any question on this one? Okay, so how can we set up this? What field we need and what type of field we need and in which object, in case, for example, an account and account address. Okay, no worries. We need a lookup field on the account address, which points to the account. So with this one, we can just make a relationship between the two of them. Is it clear?
Can I have a question?
Sure.
If it's one-to-one, does it matter in which object you create this lookup field?
Yes,
When it's
because
one-to-one.
yes, because you need to make the relationship between them. So so it needs to look up the account. The account address needs to look up the account. Clear?
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. What could be a one-to-many relationship?
Can have
Is
many
a joke,
leads
sorry.
against any account. Sorry.
You can go.
Yeah, okay, so we can have many leads against any or at least one particular account. And also we can have lots of contacts within one account.
Yes, perfect. Lenka?
As said, Peter or Zsolt account to contact.
Yes, indeed. So whenever you have multiple objects, multiple records for one, like this, it means the one-to-many relationship. And same as before, you need a lookup relationship filter field, sorry, on the opportunity, which refers to the account. Do you have any question regarding this one? Okay. You can also use the link to cheat for the following question. What happens when you delete an object which is in a master detail relationship with certain other objects?
The related details, it's will be deleted as well, all information.
Yes.
Like the parent when the parent is deleted, so does the child.
Yes.
Record.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
Sorry, so is it not just a relationship deleted, not the child itself? So if I delete let's say an account that had, I don't know, 20 contacts, then all the contacts are gone as well?
Yes, if they have master detail relationship, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do you have an example for a master detail relationship?
Property and offers.
Come again, please.
Property, there could be more offers.
Yes.
I'm very sorry, I was not hearing you because my dog won gold medal.
Oh, congrats. Congrats.
Thank you.
So, yeah, my favorite example for this one, and I learned with these examples, is the job, the application, and the applicant. So in this case, we have a job as the master. We have applications, and we have applicants. The application is a junction object between the job and the applicants. So if you are thinking like that, that whenever you have a job in Salesforce as an object, and the job is deleted because we do not have that job offer anymore. So I delete that one, the record from the job. So therefore we do not need the applications and the applicant as well, because the job is not exist anymore. Is it clear like this? Any questions?
So when I will delete some master object, so it will be deleted everything related with this master object.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
But if I just only delete an applicant, for example, the job will still remains.
And are there any warning message, for example, before I delete this master object?
I think yes, but I'm not sure about it. We need to test this one, but I think yes. Kata?
I think there is
That
you
is,
have to set
yeah.
up this warning
Yeah.
in the object manager of the specific object. But I don't remember what's the name exactly of the field rules or maybe something like that.
Yeah, yeah. For a lot of things, you will get warnings before you delete. So, yeah.
I'm sorry. Can we change back the master detailed relationship to a lookup, or we need to delete it first and then create another?
I think you can change, but pretty good question. Yeah, I need to double check this because first I think you need to delete the relationship and then you will be able to change, but I will check this one and get back to you.
Okay, thanks.
And in this case, the application and the applicant, that's a one-to-one lookup relationship. Or
application and applicant, yes.
Yeah. Or should it be a master detail?
No, the master detail will be
is
the job and the applicant. Sorry.
Okay, but can still be the applicant application relationship also a master detail? Or it doesn't make
no,
sense.
that's only a junction object. The application is only a junction object, and you have the master detail between the job and the applicant.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Audrey, will there be any some of the questions before the exam, like summary, or you have to review them from beginning, or?
Maybe review them from the beginning, but we have Salesforce ban. So if you just type Salesforce ban in Google, there is a Salesforce exam questions, maybe, I think, and also there are some Salesforce interview questions.
And those questions, they will be like a multi-choice answers, or you have to make the answer, or in an exam?
You mean in the Salesforce exam, or here in the exam?
Here in the exam, yeah, here. Well, because I have a problem with the questions, I tell you straight away. You know? Yeah, so.
So don't answer, man.
Yes, it will be kind of like speaking, so you can just answer it.
Okay.
Yeah. We can also just discuss it and we will lead you to the correct answer. So no worries.
Yeah, I sure will need this. Sure.
No worries. Okay. Anything else regarding the master detail one? Okay, please check the link as well. Maybe just save it for later because it's really, really useful also in the future whenever you will work with Salesforce.
Could you add it, Audrey, into the Discord chats as
Links.
well?
Yes,
Mhm,
yes, I will
thank you.
send it there as well to find it in later. Yeah. Okay. What's the record name label and how it's important?
I'm not sure, but it is something like used in name used in page layout, for example, and
Yeah.
have unique ID or yes. Mhm.
Yes, it's a unique one.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's changeable, right? The label, otherwise it's default set.
When it is changeable.
If it's a custom object,
Perfect.
otherwise not.
Yes. Otherwise, you are able to rename it. But the API name will remains the same. Yes. Okay. Any question about this one? Where can we use the record names and labels?
In list view.
For example, yeah.
When we are using formulas.
Exactly. Where else?
Reports,
Perfect.
dashboards,
Perfect.
almost everywhere.
Yes, exactly. Almost everywhere. Maybe that's the correct answer because we are using them everywhere. Reports. Also, whenever you will create some flows, you will also need them. So everywhere. And that's why it's important to make them unique. Okay. Any question regarding this one? Okay. For the next one, I sent a link as well. Not sure. Maybe let me send it again because I'm not sure that I sent this one. Just a second. No, I haven't sent this one. Okay, so open it for some cheating. What are hierarchical, I'm sorry for the pronunciation, hierarchical relationship, and on which objects are they available?
User, no?
Yes. And only on that one.
So just one question in this case, that's fine that I can do a hierarchy between the users, but that's also fair that it happens same to the accounts. So if you think of a big company who has, child companies and others. So in this case, if it's not used, then are you able to kind of depict that?
Not sure I understand the question, sorry.
I think he has a point because it's like a mother company and daughter company, right?
It's the kind of hierarchy for the same. We don't call them, the owner so if I own a company and I don't know, I bought my company is bought by another company, then it's not called my manager, but it's called my owner, or in this case, that company owns shares in different companies. So how do you picture that in this case, if that hierarchy is only for the contacts?
For that one, in case on accounts, you can manage parent accounts as well.
Okay.
And they will have a relationship like that. So, but
okay, that's clear. Then what's the difference between hierarchy and parent?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just don't know why we are using two different stuff, because the manager is also like my parent is the manager. My parent, sorry that, but you can say that stuff. So what's the use case, or what's difference?
Okay, so let's just open the link and maybe find it out, because for that one, so for in case of the accounts, it's not that like this one, but I really understand the questions. Sorry. So okay, I'm not sure we have something like that. So it says this unique relationship can only be used on the user object and designed to create a hierarchy of users. So it's only for that one. When you have a manager, a CEO, a manager, I don't know, some other sales group or something like that, and you only use for the users this one.
Okay, so that's called, at least I understand, but okay, I'll note that it's called differently.
Yes. Regarding the accounts, the parents and the child accounts, we have a separate field for them, and you can just add a pick list field. That this one is for example, in WEF where I'm working, it's we have top level organizations which are the parents, and the child are the simple organizations. So we have a pick list field for that one as well, and we manage them based on the record type. So if I have a parent, I choose the top level organization for the record type. And when I create an organization, so a child record for that one, I choose organization record type for that one. So with this one, I have a parent, which is the top level organization, and under it, an organization, which is the child. And I have a different record type for that one. And again, if the organization has another child, I can put again organization, and they have this kind of system.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
Is it clear now, or?
Yeah, that's
confused everybody.
There is in this link that you've sent us, Andre, there is on number 4, campaign hierarchy. Isn't it this one that we are discussing?
Yes, mostly self-relationship. Yes. Yes, it's kind of like the parents and yeah. Parents and childs. Okay, any other question on this one, or do you need any other examples? Okay, I take it as a no, but in case if you have anything, just ping me. So okay, an easy one. what is the name of the tool that visualize your data model in Salesforce?
Schema builder.
Perfect. Yeah. Everybody check that and use that already? Okay. Any question about that one? Okay. Our next topic will be user management. Before we start, I would like to ask, do you have any questions regarding the data modeling?
If, for example, if for some reason you are not able to use or you are not able to lay out via a schema builder something, is there an option to do it the other way around from object manager during the exam? Or is it a fail to complete type of an answer?
No, here in the Green Fox exam will be only just a verbal exam, not a written one.
Ah, okay,
so
thank you.
no worries. Yeah, and I think in the Salesforce certification, you will just have some questions. So there will be no task to do it in any Trailhead org or something like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
But you just need to learn it. Just, yeah. Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Let's start the user management part. So the first question is, how does the username look like? And what is the most important about it?
It should be unique and formatted like an email address.
Perfect. What if I want to use the same email address for the different Salesforce org? Am I able to use it?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I'm
You
not
don't
able
have to use real
As an email
name.
address, you can.
As an email address, yeah, but the username, sorry. Yeah.
With the username, you don't. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah. And what if we have a production org and we have a sandbox as well? Do I need a different username there?
No.
Well, I would say yes, but that's I found quite a stupid solution, honestly.
I need a different username for that one. Yeah. So mostly we put something like, I don't know, Adrian.Bakos, blah, blah, blah. And then we put, here we have staging.com. So we put staging at the end for the one of the sandbox. So you need to be updated that one as well if you have the same organization, but production and sandboxes. Yeah. Any question regarding this one? Okay. What is a chatter-free license and what can such user do?
It is something like chatting license or application, and you can give access to something, somebody that he can't see data in Salesforce.
Yes.
Or access.
It's for those who don't have a Salesforce license.
It's also a license. So it's one of a license in Salesforce, but it has a limitation. So with this one, they are able to use the chatter so they can collaborate. And yes, they are not able to edit or make any new records, but they are able to see the updates. And sometimes they also receive some notification if there is any update on that record. And they can follow the record as well. So that's why they receive the notification. And they can also access the files. So whenever you, I don't know, put some image, for example, or yeah, or something like that, they will be able to see it, but mostly they are not able to upload a new file. And yes, mostly that's all. They can also participate in groups, but only if they have been invited to that groups.
And for security reason, they have no access to objects and data?
No, they only able to view it if they have access. So it's really a low category of the accesses. If you want to, I don't know, maybe, for example, some contacts you want to able to see the data, so you want they can access there, but you don't want them to make any modifications on them. Just to be aware of any updates and chat there.
And is it frequent? The organizations. So do you use it, for example, or?
For some company, yes, but where I worked, it wasn't. Yeah.
And is it cheaper license?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Any other questions regarding this one? Okay. Again, an easy one. How many profiles can a user have? You can just put the number in the chat or. Perfect. I think we can agree on this one. Good, very good. Okay. And one more. How role hierarchy can affect users' data access? So it's not the same hierarchy, it's role hierarchy.
Users at the top of the hierarchy can see all the data owned by the below users or the, so yes, the two below that.
Okay, yes. Yeah, so yeah, the first answer to this one, that it determines which records you are able to see in the system. And we have data access. This is the first part. So users with a role higher in the hierarchy can see and edit the data owned by users in lower in the hierarchy. So if I am a manager, or for example, if I am a CEO, I will be able to see all the data which the manager and the employee has. Is this part is clear?
I just want to clarify that if I get it right, you have roles like CEO and the department lead and
For example.
other stuff. So it could be like dog, cat, fox, whatever. It's
Yeah.
just code as how the company usually does.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You can name it as you wish, yeah?
Yeah,
But
yeah, okay.
you will have a structure for it. So if you open the role hierarchy, you will see
I've seen some
down,
roles
down,
which,
down.
well, yeah, for more likely the roles was again like a little confusing, which is more likely titles or something, you know, functions in an organization. Because in
Yes.
my thing, the role is something that I'm able to read. So I'm a campaign reader, let's say. That for my thing, or my understanding is much easier to understand that, okay, if I'm a campaign reader, then I can, you know, read all the campaigns. Doesn't matter if I, you know, at the bottom of the hierarchy or the top. But if I
No,
but
not
at least
really
in other
in a way.
okay,
Yeah.
so at least in other systems, that's what I've seen. So that's what I can
Mhm.
state. But in this case, if I see this right, it's like merged together. So it's, you know, it has the
Yes.
assumption that in a company the CEO needs to do the most things, which is
Not most to do, but
I mean most
he has the
able to
right
see.
to see. Yeah.
Yeah, everything. Okay.
Yes. Yes, it's really like onion or a
Yeah, like Shrek. Okay, I get it.
or a hole which you can dig down and down and down, and yeah, and which is in the very bottom. He or she will not able to see as much things who is in the top, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, understood. Thanks.
Welcome. Any other questions regarding this one? Okay, the next one regarding the role hierarchy is the sharing rules. So we can have sharing rules in Salesforce with which you can share the data. Do you know how we can share it?
Field level security.
No. I mean, this one is the sharing rule. So we can set up criteria for this one. So maybe, yeah, it's a really easy question. Maybe I put it incorrectly. So we need to set up who sees what and based on what criteria. So it's always like this. Who, what, who, yeah, who, what, and what criteria, based on what criteria. So I can just say that all the dogs, so we can just use Peter's example, all the dogs will be able to see all the data which the cats have, but only those ones which are, I don't know, which has closed status for something. But only those ones. Any questions on this or clear? Okay, and we have one more regarding the role hierarchy, is the record ownership. So by default, the records created by a user and owned by a user. So if I created it, I will be able to see it, but probably you will not able to see it because you don't have access for that one. But if you are in a higher role, as we mentioned, you will be able to see if you are upper than me. But if we have a same role, you won't be able to see it. And if we are under each other, I won't be able to see it as well. Is it clear? I confused everybody with this one.
Adri, is there any like schema or maybe map where is all these hierarchicals and relationships, or so we can better understand? Or
I will try to find a good one.
is there anything like that?
I will
Yeah,
try
so-
to find a good one.
On the ownership, if I understood it correctly, it's more likely than if I have 2 sales and I'm a sales manager, then my sales, the peer sales, not able to see that what leads they have, but as a manager, I'm able to see,
Indeed.
or something
Yes.
like this. This is the kind
Yes.
of ownership, if
Yes.
I get that right.
Yes, yes, correct.
Okay.
I will try to search for a good link for this one. Okay, I put some note for myself. Any other question regarding the role hierarchy? Okay, just ping me if you have, because I know it's a really hard topic to understand it correctly. So feel free. Yeah. Okay. Next question is also an easy one. What would be the alias of a user called Jane Doe? Just put it in the comments. Jane Doe. What should be the alias? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay. So it's always 8 characters and generated based on the user's first and last name. Okay.
So I don't want to be a pain in the yes, but I tried this in the user and it's put DOE, so just do. I tried it.
And you inserted the first and the last name as
Yes,
well?
yes, yes. Maybe I did something wrong, I don't know, but I tried.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Mostly it should be right this, but the most important thing that it should be also a unique identifier. So yeah. I think in the exam, if they asked it, that you need to know that it's based on the first and the last name. So yeah. Okay. Any other question on this one? Okay, next one. What is important when a new user logs in for the first time as an admin? Kata?
Validate your email address.
Yes.
Set up a password.
Change.
Yes. Okay. And from the admin part, what you need to take care of it whenever you grant access to a user?
If a new user change the password,
Yes. But before you give access, I mean.
So what access he or she can have? So the
Yes.
kind of license is what we give to
Yes.
her or him.
Send this login link the very first time, and then later they can join another
Yes.
site.
Yes. All the answers was good. Yeah. What I was curious about, it was the answer from Joad, that before we let somebody use the production, we need to set up everything correctly for security reason. So yeah. Okay. Any questions on this? Take it as a no. Okay. And for this one, the next question, what are the levels of data access? I sent the video for this one. So it's one of the link. Let me send it again, but I will also share in the Discord. It's also not an easy topic, I think, but what you need to understand, it's also kind of like the onion part. So first we have, or sorry, somebody wants to answer this? Or is it okay if I just start to explain it? Okay, so the first one is the org access. So you need to be able to access the organization, which we already discussed in the previous question. With the org access, you can just set up some IP ranges or login hours. So this is the first that you will be able to access the organization. After this one, the second layer is the object access. So you need to grant access for the objects. What type of access we have on the objects? Do you know?
Yeah, if you mean the create, read, write, delete.
Perfect.
Yes. Data access also?
No. It was just like this, that create, read, edit, and delete on the object access. Yes. The next layer is the record access, which is the role hierarchy, which we already discussed. So I am able to see somebody else record or not. And this one, the record access, will not give edit option for somebody if does not have that. It is just a visibility, yeah. And the next layer after this is the field level security access. We call it FLS. In the future, if you hear that, it's FLS, the field level security access. Okay, which type of access we can grant with the field level security?
I would say that only that if he's able to see that, and if we granted something upper, then he's able to modify it as well.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you. Okay. The next layer under field level security is the record type access. So maybe you saw that you can also create record types. And with the record types, you can control the business process, the path, which we can have in opportunities, for example, the page layout as well, and the pick list values. Okay. And again, the next layer are the permission sets. So with that one, you can grant access, extra access to a specific user. And after this one, you can also have sharing rules, which we already discussed. So I can give extra access for you to be able to see something. And as we discuss who shares what with who and based on what criteria, you can also give type of the access. So you can just have read only or write access. And then the last one is the manual sharing. When I just want to share with you a report, for example, or just one record I want to share with you. It's kind of like an implicit access. So I know it's really, really hard to get it, but yeah, just always think about that. It goes deep and deep and deep and deep. So if I have org access, I'm able to log in. Then if I have access for a specific object, I will be able to create, read, edit, or delete that object. Then if I have record access, based on the role hierarchy, I will be able to see your records or somebody else's records. Then on that record, I will be able to see some kind of fields, but maybe not all of them because I don't have access for that one. And after that, I have the record types. So maybe I'm able to see a pick list, but not able to see all the values in it because of the record type. And then on that specific record, maybe I'm able to do something, but only because I have a permission set for that to do it. So the others without the permission set won't be able to do it. And after this, I can have a sharing rule. So maybe for some of the records, which basically I'm not able to see, I have a sharing rule and I am able to see now. And after this, maybe you shared something with me for which I'm not able to see, but you shared with me manually, and now I'm able to see. I know it's really hard, so just read it through one more time, watch the videos, and if you still have questions, just come back to us because it's really the basic of the setup. Peter?
Yeah, just one thing that the record type is the data type, right? So what we select when we create a new customer, is it different?
The
Because you
record
said
type is in the object, so you can create different record types. For example,
yeah, but I just created and it says data type. That's why I asked, because I got confused. That is it the same? Okay, it's the same. Okay, thanks.
But yeah, for example,
I don't know what's the kind of use on this one. So for example, let someone to see pick lists and not able to see dates, or so I understood it, but I don't really see any use case for it. So why would?
Yes, I'm just thinking about an example.
Maybe we can see everybody's birthday, but not their home address.
No.
That could be a field level.
That's the field level security. Yeah, but it's really good because now we can discuss based on these kind of examples. So, okay, so for the record types, maybe we can say that we are a big company and we have one team in Europe, another team in Asia, another team in Australia. And we can set up record type for these teams. So for Europe, for Asia, and Australia. And maybe, yes, maybe in Asia, they have, they need different fields on the page layout. They don't want, I don't know, VAT number. Maybe it's a stupid thing. I'm just saying something that maybe they don't use VAT number in Asia. So that's why they need a separate page layout where they don't have that information. And what else? Maybe we are selling cat and dog foods everywhere, but in Asia we are afraid of them, that they are eating the cat, and what happened if we put cats there? So we don't want to use the cat in the pick list field in Asia. So for that, we create the pick list field, and on the record types, we are not putting the cat value for them. So Asia, with somebody with Asia record type won't be able to see the cats. Maybe it's a really funny way to describe it, but hope it will be a little bit clear now, or clearer. Is it okay like this, or?
Yeah, I try to understand it, but yeah, that's clear what you said. I'm just, let's see the examples so we can check on that.
Yes, yes.
Can I have a question just for me to understand, like if
Sure.
I work as a Salesforce administrator in a company, so there is 3 new employee or entries or users come to our company, so the IT manager or the CEO will tell me what access I should give them. So, and they probably will have different access, like see the dogs, just see dog's tail or cat head or whatever.
Yes, I could say that in a wonderful way they able to tell you that, but in real life they just tell you that create.
I never seen such things, Joel, so they don't have the faintest idea about the system.
Yeah.
So you just they give
no
me
clue.
to do it, whatever you.
Yeah, that's usual stuff.
Yes, I just wanted to say that. Yeah, they never know what access you need to give
so
to
I do
a
whatever
user.
I want this job.
No. I'm just kidding. But yeah, they mostly just tell you that create a user for this one, and then you need to check it. Mostly we ask that based on which user, because they know that, okay, we hired I don't know, a business analyst, so it should be like, I don't know, who wants to be a business analyst, or who is a business analyst? We don't have. Maybe Anna, you are a business analyst in our team, and so we hired somebody, and then we just ask, and they told you that, oh, okay, make the same setup as Anna has.
Okay.
Yes, but if you are creating a very, very new organization, in that case, you will have some user stories where they describe what will this role see, what will this profile see. So, yeah. But in real life, they just send you an email address and a name that create a user for this one.
Joel, you can still ask them if they eat cats, and if they do, you can create them a custom button.
Man, I eat cats too, so that's fine. So
yeah.
I think I might have a good example. I was thinking about it from my experience. So, for example, we use a candidate management system, which is accessible globally to all HR users. We are in the same department, but for example, in Asia-based, for the Asia-based users, they're not allowed to have access that they are, which are links pointing out to a freely accessible type of a data on an external site, whereas the US and the EMEA based users are able to use those types of links. So it's because of regional regulations for the Asia Pacific users. So it's not necessarily because of the restrictions within the org or because of the hierarchy, but it's an external regulation where you need to apply this level of security or level of access to different users within the same org. Maybe it's a good example.
Yes, it was. Thank you very much. Any question regarding this topic? please watch the videos. And really, if you still have any questions, feel free, because it's really something you need to understand. Okay. Next question. What happens when object and record level permissions conflict? Object and record level.
You need to fix it.
Perfect. Yes. Yes.
Something about the most restrictive winds.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And which one is the most restrictive?
The record level one.
Perfect. Yes.
Onion.
Oh, yes, yes. Always think about the onion. If you don't know, you will still have a funny day thinking about an onion. Yeah. So if a user has read access to an object, but does not have access to a particular record with that object, would not be able to see or access the record. And if a user has a particular record access, but does not have access to the object as the whole, they would be able to see and access the record, but would not able to see any other records. Now I confused everybody, I see. Okay, let's, I put this one in the chat. Maybe you can copy it for yourself and just save it. So it's
I have an example for this one as well.
Perfect, thank you.
So imagine yourself as you are the head of HR within the org. So basically you have all record level access to within the salary object, for example. So you can all see you can see all of theirs. But imagine yourself being one of the team managers. So as a team still within HR, and within HR, you only can see your very own direct salary instead of everyone else's within HR, because HR should be considered as a more restricted department compared to the other ones. So maybe that's one.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you very much, Kata. It was a really good example. Thank you. Next time I will make the math review with you. I will just ping you for some examples.
No, it's because we've been setting up this new CRM system at the firm, and we had to set up different accesses and different personas and rules and restrictions for the different personas, and you have to think about like who can see what, but still there should be a what if type of so it's yeah.
Now it's in your hands. Yeah, yeah, or in your fingers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm a bit hard with this one, because whenever you start in a company, it's all set up mostly. So it's hard to say a new example like this. Yeah. So thank you very much, really. Okay. Any questions on this one? Okay. The next one, what does controlled by parent mean in a sharing model? Controlled by parent.
You can't watch TV after 10.
That's it.
I wanted to raise a similar example.
But I don't know.
Yes. So it means that the sharing model setting is applied to a child. Whatever is set to the parent, it's the same for the child as one in case of a master detail. So it's kind of like if the parent is not watching TV after 10, then the child won't as well. Okay. So yeah, maybe I should just say that whenever you have a master detail relationship, the child records will inherit those same sharing settings which the parent has. Any question on this? Okay, next one, sharing rules within or limit accesses to data. Sharing rules, if I share something.
It's widening or within and not limit. And not, yeah.
Is there a way if I can limit? Can I set the criteria to limit?
I guess.
Yes. Yes. If I'm asking something strange, it's yeah. So yes, mostly they are written, but there are some. Yeah, there are some examples when you can limit the access of the data with some criteria with the sharing rule, but mostly we are using to widen. Yeah. Okay. All clear? Shall we jump to the last topic, or you are a bit tired and need 5 minutes break or something like that, or we can just continue?
Sorry, but I had a question.
Sure.
I wasn't able to create more than one user in Sandbox because number of total user licenses are only 2 in Salesforce. Is it right?
Is it right?
Okay.
Yes, yes. You can create one and choose something else instead of Salesforce license. But yeah,
okay, thank you.
it's true. It's unfortunately a limitation of the playgrounds.
Thank you.
What I did is that I created one and then I disabled that one and then I could create the other one under the same Salesforce license.
Yes, that's also a workaround. Yeah, based on what you need in the task. Yeah. Okay. So the pick list. What is a standard pick list and why you should be careful changing its value set? Okay, so the standard pick lists are predefined values, predefined list of values that are available for a specific field on a standard object. So, for example, like the lead status on the lead. They are the standard pick list, like active, closed, or something like that. I don't know by heart. And what do you think? Why you need to be careful when you are changing these?
Because maybe when you change something, you change it also in the another records or somewhere else.
Yes, yes. So whenever you had already existing records with that pick list value, then you need to be careful because you will change all the values which you have or had. So if you delete, for example, the closed value, then you need to say that, okay, what will happen with those ones with the closed?
Sorry, is the standard is the same as the global? Because I don't recall any standard. So is it different?
Yes, yes. The globals, you
Okay.
can create global ones, but the standards are like this. So for example, if you go to the lead object, you will be able
Lead
to
source,
see
yeah, lead source
lead.
value.
Maybe that one as well. Yeah, lead status. So there are some standard ones which are in Salesforce already. And also, if I wanted to change a pick list standard value, we need to think about the existing workflows as well, because there we can put criteria based on these pick list fields or in flows as well. So it's really better to not change it. Or just plan to change it if it's a must. So you need to discuss it with the whole team and the whole business. Any question on this one?
Why is it different from changing a picklist value from in not a standard object? If I use that object in several places in the system and I change the value, it's the same.
I mean,
difficulty.
Yes, if with the standard one is with the standard and with the custom one, it's also not good to change it if it's already used. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So
thank you.
So it's always better to think about the values, and yeah, and whenever they ask to change, it's you need to discuss them that okay, what we will use instead of this value. Maybe there is an option to blank it, so you will have all of them as blank, or you can just replace it with something. So for example, the closed ones should be fixed or something like that, some similar words, but you always need to think about it. Okay, it should be blank, or it should, which new or existing value we should use, which we should use instead of that one. And really the first question, that it is a must to change it, because you need to think about all the workflows and flows and everything where you are using that one. But yeah, the same for the standard and the custom as well.
Okay, just one clarification. So isn't that the API name should be the same, and we can use as what kind of label we want? Because what I understood is that the API name is used in those logics, not the label. So I would say that if you switch language, the label will change, but still you don't do anything differently.
Yeah, the value change, not only just change the name. I mean, it's mostly whenever you remove something. So think about that one, because the API name will remain the same. So yeah, so that one will still exist on the flow, and it should be okay if you only change the name of it, but the API name will remain the same. So it's a workaround for that one. But you need to think about when you remove or inactivate one value from the pick list values.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, an easy one after all of these. How to separate the values when you manually create a custom pick list? Put it in the comment, please. How to separate the values. Perfect. Good. Good. Thank you very much. I think this one is really clear. Okay, Pavel. So, what is a restricted pick list? Why it is restricted?
Because it can keep users from adding new lines.
Perfect. Yes. Yes. And why it is good? What do you think?
Because they cannot put any mistake, like a plus character or wrong word.
Perfect. Yes. Yes. It's a simple data quality as well because we don't trust them enough. So, yeah. In VAF, we always have some different salutations, which I need to monitor in each month because they put, I don't know, something funny ones as well, or just Royal Highness and something like that. And we do not have those kind of salutations. So we need to correct them always. Okay. An easy one for you, Pavel, please. What does it mean if pick list? Perfect, okay. So what does it mean if a pick list field name ends with a C? Okay, custom fields, yes. Everybody agrees on that one? Perfect, thank you. Next one, how do dependent pick list works?
The macaron challenge, wasn't it? Like if you have all the different flavors, but and the t-shirts and the shopping list that you had to create. So there's a given list how a product is built. Should it be an ingredient or should it be a part of the product? But it's always should be the same and should be linked to the product itself, as it should be predefined how it's constructed or made.
And how many pick lists may I have in this case? If I have a dependent, I need one.
One.
Perfect. Thank you. Good. Yes. So I need one which is controlling the other one. Yes. Great. Any questions on this one? Okay. And the next one, why certain fields are indexed?
It's easier for the system to find it. It's just with Outlook search indexing.
Yeah, if you index that will find much faster. So that's all.
Yes, that's all. Yeah. So it's also easy, Pavel. It's easy one. Yeah. Just for finding and searching and sorting and filtering. So it will speed you up to find something. Okay. Any question on this one? Okay, next one. While pick list values API name should not be changed, even minor changes needed on the values label. I think we already discussed this part.
Because the value can break.
Exactly, yes. So as mentioned, we use it in several, we can use it in several workflows, flows. And if I just change an API name after it, the flow won't be able to find it. So we have a huge error. Okay. I think we discussed this one as well, but let me ask Pavel, maybe. What is controlling and dependent field? No? What we have now in the macaron.
I might know, but I will just not describe it correctly. So
Okay, no worries, no worries. So anybody else want to repeat it for Pavel? Should I? Okay, so whenever we have a pick list value, we can have a controlling and a parent and the dependent field. So you can have one pick list field, which I need to choose. And then based on that, I can have another pick list field values. Clear now?
yeah, I'm all in now. Thanks.
Too much for today. Okay, but we
Yeah,
have the last question.
Lots of goulash. Lots of goulash.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the food coma. Yeah,
food coma. Okay.
I feel the same.
Okay, okay. So last question. After it, we will have a coffee break, and after it, we will have a very quick Slido. Okay, last one. When you promote an existing, well, oh, sorry, when would you promote an existing pick list values? What is good for to promoting? What will be there if I promote it?
When you don't know which pick list is good for you. Or you don't know which pick list will be better for you. Something.
Okay.
When you would like to encourage users to use it more, or
No.
It will become a global value set, and then you can use it in other fields as
I would
well.
say that I would always promote it to global, because I would say, unless I'm just naming my, dogs and cats name specifically. But so honestly, I really don't understand it, because now it's like redundant. If I just always create custom, then I would rather say that, a lot of people will create more or less the same with like 5 different custom variations. So
yeah.
So I don't, I don't get the motive between the global and the local. So I don't know why it's not all global, but that's just me. So.
Sandrine, your answer was really good. So, but yeah, so it's a mix of these two. So whenever you promoting a pick list, you create a global pick list value, which is good because you may also have similar pick list values for other objects as well. So with the global one, you can use it in different objects. So it's good because you are just starting to create a new one and wondering that, oh, I can use it in, I don't know, in leads or in ideas as well. So you don't need to recreate them. You just need to use the global one. Is it clear? Any questions? Okay, let's take a 10 minutes break, if you are okay with that one, or do you want more? 15? Better?
20.
An hour? Okay, 15.
Oh.
Okay, okay, so let's come back at
3:10.
3:10, yes, 3:10. And we will do the very quick Slido. I wanted to check that you understand everything, or we still need to discuss something. And after it, we will go to Discord. Okay, see you.
Okay.
See you.
Okay, all good? Everybody's enough tired after this?
Yes.
I'm so tired. I went to make a coffee and I was holding the sugar jar in my hands for 2-3 minutes,
Oh.
wondering what to do with it.
Oh,
I'm not drinking coffee with sugar.
okay. It will be easier and quicker like now, I promise, really. So let me just share the screen. Okay, and we will have some Slidos again. So not sure if you remember or this or not. Just click slido.com and then put the number there. So it's 3320848. Let's check the first one. So what is the alternative to database table in Salesforce? Okay. So these are the objects. Yeah. So if you put record, just please note that these are the objects, not the records. Next one. What is the alternative for the columns? Okay, these are the fields. Perfect. So if you put the records, please note that these are the fields. And now what are the rows? Perfect. So these are the records. So now if you put the records, it's correct. Okay. Just a second. Okay, for the next one, you need to enter a new code. 5606429. Just give an example of a lookup one-to-one relationship. Just maybe put together the two. Husband and wife, okay. Funny one, but also a one-to-one relationship. Lovely, thank you. Project object, yes. Project property, sorry. Okay. Give an example of a master detail relationship. Property and offers. Job and application. Perfect. Okay, patent, pet owner. Perfect. Good. Okay. And what happens when you delete an object which is in a master detail relationship with a certain object? Perfect. Well done. Well done. Good. Okay. Okay. So this was the second, the third one. Okay, the new code is 1041825. What is the name of the tool that visualizes your data model in Salesforce? Perfect. Schema Builder. How many profiles can a user have? Oh, this many? Are you sure? So the correct is 1. Yeah. I think maybe you fell asleep and just had it to 0. Okay, what would be the alias of Jane Doe? G-Do one should be good as well. If we have G-Do somewhere else. Okay, perfect. And we will have one more. The last one. Okay. And the code is 1043756. Which one is the correct one? The user has read access to an object, but does not have access to a particular record within that object. Okay. Okay, the first one is the correct one. So the user would not be able to see or access that record, even though they have read access for the whole object. What if a user has access to a particular record, but does not have access to the object as a whole? Okay, the first one is correct here as well. So they would be able to see and access the record, but would not be able to see any other records in that object. Okay, and the last one. Okay. Good, good. Thank you very much for everybody. Yeah, I know it was a harder topic. To be honest, it will be harder and harder from
Awesome.
week to week. Yeah, but we will handle it. No worries. So let's go to Discord. Can start to work on the exercises. If you have any questions, we are in our room with Lorenz, so you can find us. And let's come back around 5:30 here for the checkout. Thank you. See you there.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.